This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm going to discuss Doctor Who, and I'm going to discuss what is wrong with Amy Pond. Why doesn't her world make sense? Something doesn't add up. And how could Amy Pond build her own sonic probe, which is a sonic screwdriver? How come Rory Williams talks in the past blooper reel. Why does Rory Williams talk in the past tense in God Complex, unless of course he keeps reliving his life through different timelines? And this is a big clue, because if time is constantly being rewritten and we're constantly having new timelines, these characters are remembering it. Amy Pond is remembering, Madeline Corverian, River Song, even Rory to a little extent. And this has never happened before, where time was rewritten constantly. So, there was signs that time was rewritten, but with the Moffat era, time is constantly being rewritten, and that spells paradox. So there needs to be a time where there are no paradoxes, and the only way to do that is this is when it's going to happen, when it will probably be Moffat's final story. Everything's going to be cleared up. If you notice with Russell T Davies, he started in 2005 and he ended in 2005, being that the Doctor regenerated before he met Rose in 2005. So it's like Russell T Davies came full circle. With Stephen Moffat, if his whole thing is that time is rewritten and there's constantly new realities that are formed or created, new timelines, the way he wraps it up is probably that he fixes it back the way it was, and there is no time being rewritten, or very rarely. So it should be interesting. Doctor Who is all about change, and we're going to have change in the next 2 years, with a new Doctor, new companions. Even Matt Smith's going to have a new companion soon, which could be an old companion. It could be Craig, or it could be someone we've seen before. My guess is that we're going to get the return of one of David Tennant's companions to be with Matt Smith, and I'm calling it. As far as who it's going to be, I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's Donna Noble and maybe Martha Jones, because Freeman Agyeman has been requesting to return to Doctor Who for the 50th anniversary. Or it could be Captain Jack. Maybe Captain Jack will team with Canton Delaware III. I don't know. But I do feel that one of David Tennant's companions, Tentoff's companions, will be with Matt Smith next year, or in 2013. So I just have this feeling. I don't know. I hope I'm right, because I have been wrong. But that's the fun with doing hypothesis and guessing. I mean, you don't want to be right, because it's much more interesting when you are wrong, because it's stuff you never thought of. So let's just hope that this timeline theory that I have, if it is true, it gets resolved, because I'm an old Doctor Who fan since I was like 5 years old, and it's like the new series. I love the new series, but with the Moffat's concept of time being rewritten, I kind of not like the fact that all the old Doctor Who rules are thrown out the window. You never seen the Doctor leave notes for himself or help his past self out, and he keeps crossing over into his own timeline. I really don't like that concept. I never liked it in the Bill and Ted movie, which is basically where it's from, I think, and I don't like it now. If they didn't have that in Moffat's episodes, it would be so much more better. We don't need to do that. If you set it in stone in classic Doctor Who that if the Brigadier touches his younger self, there's an explosion, or Rose Tyler touches herself, there's an explosion, and then you just throw away the basic rules of Doctor Who, and then you have like Amelia Pond touching Amy Pond, or the doctor touching the doctor, but yet 2 sonic screwdrivers get touched and it is an explosion. So there's a problem here. I mean, there's a big problem with time being rewritten and this paradox nonsense. I just, you know what, you see it all over my face when I talk about it. I don't like that concept. I don't like that. I mean, first of all, in my eyes, the doctor never got out of the Pandorica because, you know, he's stuck in there, okay? How could your future self help him get out of the Pandorica if he never got out of the Pandorica? You can't. It's a paradox. And I understand they had the concept that, oh, the universe was falling apart so much that paradoxes didn't even matter. But, I mean, come on. I mean, this is a basic Doctor Who stuff here. You know, if you're in the Pandorica, there's no way you can get out. So obviously Amelia wouldn't go to the museum because she wouldn't get a note from the doctor because he never got out of the Pandorica. You know, I'm going to make a whole video about that because the paradox concept annoys me. But on a light note now, Series 7 is going to be a long wait. September 2012, I believe. So, you know, at some point in time throughout these 9 months, you know, it's not going to all be, my videos are not going to all be about Doctor Who. It's going to be a lot of different things. You'll see plenty of Doctor Who videos from me, but I will be talking about other things in the future. Stuff that I like too, like comic books and different things. You know, but my favorite show is Doctor Who overall. So, alright, so please leave your comments below and subscribe to my channel and like my channel. And check me out. Alright, have a great day.